I have now
Very
started
on
the
brand.
stream.
Oh.
Hello.
It's also the second time in a row I've forgotten to do the now live part of starting the stream.
Yeah. Probably actually have the incidental music going.
Me too.
Alright. So yeah, now that things are somewhat settled in a bit, question mark. We should maybe to do our recap of things what's happening of all the works maybe, I don't know.
Good recap. We did it.
The last time in Interstitial, we had the party going through a magical toilet adventure through the good old toilet in Wonderland.
I'm glad we never encountered hemorrhoids.
Well, that's probably for the best.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
I'm so mad there's no foot.
I am a
That's
bit
my favorite
mad at myself
character.
for not including the fort, and also other things I'm mad at myself about is once again I forgot to fucking give you guys the world completion upgrade. Like why do I keep forgetting to do that? I need to like actually fucking remember. So let me just go back to
Man, no feet. That must have really disappointed the fans. Am I right?
Oh yeah, of course, right. But yeah. Well, because of the drop out of Spacia, the Infernox armor upgrade isn't exactly takeable. But good thing for Game Guy getting an upgrade at the end of this world in a reason I have in my notes of this would imply that the wiki learns how to perform a stink bomb key attack. But you can just flavor that however you want on the upgrade of just taking another move from the Slayer playbook.
Oh boy.
Which, if you need me to pull that up again, we'll
You might need to.
Yeah, give me a second then. The Slayer. That. There it is. Right.
It's just funny because I did extremely little in the previous world. On purpose, at any rate.
Always on purpose. Yeah. Fuck. Don't know why that did it out of order, but you know, just one of those moves. So, but okay. So this time on Magical Adventures, you guys got a handy little heads up on the next world you were going to enter. You got a warning on how to handle viruses and scam emails. I'm sure that'll maybe come in handy.
I'm sure it will if I ever remember it.
Mr. Migu doesn't know what an email is.
Maybe true.
The
But
same with
as you
Warlock.
guys, so let's start things off like going through the door to this new world, because you guys are going to end up in a big queue. Like, it is just a pretty open space, and there is a the only thing here aside from this massive queue of people is what appears to be a station of some kind, like just a outpost, not an outpost, say, but more like a border station, let's say. So you're in a big queue of people, all lining up to maybe cross a border.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no!
I have
Oh,
bad feelings.
I think I might know where we are. That's terrifying.
I'll have you know, Mr. Bigu is not in queue and is just going to attempt to walk past.
Oh,
Oh,
but,
that's really bad news.
I would like to welcome you to the next world that we're in.
Yup.
Oh,
Oh my
great.
god. Oh my god.
I see that silhouette.
Okay, hold on a minute.
I haven't played the game, but I recognize it.
Hold the heck
Yeah.
on a minute.
Oh boy.
Yeah. God.
OBS, why are you hiding from me? Stop.
Oh yeah, and
Come
of course
on! Move!
This image is much bigger
Oh boy.
than others.
Yeah, no, I probably like fucking like small playlist today. But yeah, no, with Mr. Magoo attempting to bumble his way to the front of the line, you get a good crowd of people just kind of swat him away, like, no, get back in your part of the line, asshole. Fuck you. Because a swarm of practically faceless masses just clawing their way, like, this is my part of the queue.
I don't know why we're here, but I get the feeling we should get in line. For something? Is there someone we can ask to figure out what this line is?
Actually in line.
Is there someone we can ask to figure out what this line is?
So that's the moment where people start rowdy to get into the pool.
Thankfully, there is someone who is willing to strike up a conversation with you. He's a somewhat friendly-looking older man. He's wearing a red sweater. But as he strikes up a conversation with you, you learn that he's not exactly got a good grasp on the English language. Hello there. You going Gostotska? He just asks, like, as if you know what any of this means.
Oh, is that the name of this fine establishment?
Gostotska, good country, has good deals.
Indeed it does. That is exactly why we're here, good sir. Could you perhaps help my associates a bit? They seem a little confused with this whole situation.
The man just half nods, like, you have papers?
I have this. Aaron Hansen pulls out a Yowie paddle.
Oh no.
Where did you get that?
That's a good question.
Oh no.
This pool's a country? Must be a sovereign nation.
The man just nods, like, yes, papers say they want to go sovereign at some point. at point. But doing this voice type is hard because intensely missing out words. That's it. Yeah. But as the chatter continues, the line moves slightly, and the intercom on the top of the station goes blast. Papers, please. Next, please, and papers, please.
Do we have papers?
I have a notepad. That is about it.
I just shrug and hold up my yaoi paddle.
All right, so our first step is to procure some sort of paperwork.
Well, I don't know if we can
We
get
wish to cross
just some paperwork. It sounds like we need something specific. At least that's the implication I get.
The man just guns you over, like, and just quickly pulls out, like, a crayon and some shitty pieces of paper, and just, like, what you can best assume is quickly drawing a picture of all of you and making very city-looking documentation.
I resent you drawing me orange.
I give you paper from Cobristan, best country.
Hey, this guy has more noses than that.
These are some fine IDs, my lad. Thank you for the pool entry, my good sir.
I asked to borrow the green crayon.
Oh. Speaking of green, actually, I just realized that I think with the amount of worlds you've
My hunt
entered-
clock is at 4 right now.
Yeah.
Forgot to update it, but yeah.
I don't think you updated it for last world either, like when we entered there.
Oh yeah,
Well, it was-
should our harm have reset between the session and last, or is it still like carrying over from
I'd
Toilet
say
Land?
we refreshed back down
I'm
to
trying-
0.
Well, the hub world
Okay.
counted, did it?
No, that's not a new world. I mean,
Well, if
I
the
don't
hub
think you
world doesn't
updated
count,
it.
then I only count like 4.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah, right.
This
Four.
is our third world, fourth if you count hub.
And I'm only at 4 because I helped someone, I guess.
Yeah. But no, the man acknowledges Mr. Magoo's praise, like, no problem, and he introduces himself. I'd like to welcome you to one Georgie Kosteva.
Oh god.
Finally.
That's my boy.
Okay.
Yeah, if any of you want to roll for a link with Georgie, this helpful old man who has given you the world's citiest passports.
What is even the appropriate link for this strange man?
Can I make a confused link?
I am really trying
Roll
to
with
think about
confusion.
what would that even be?
Okay, I rolled I rolled a C and a picture of a dog.
Oh my god.
You have to remember to add the Q to that.
Of course.
That's your bonus.
I'm gonna roll a light. I'm gonna roll a light link with
Yeah.
the pool attendant.
Yeah, that I'm gonna say that is a good successful light link right there. But I will also give a bit of visual reference for what how the quality of the passports, because kind of looking like this.
I mean, Aaron's probably gonna roll a dark link if only because old man.
Damn.
I'm still asking if I could borrow the green crayon.
Okay.
Ooh. Yeah, no, I'm going to say that
No bonuses for link making, right? Or
unless it's your highest stat.
okay, it's tied for my highest.
Yeah, then you get a
That
plus
counts.
1. No, that means your link move goes off. When you make a dark link with somebody who doesn't already have a link with you. Alright, so that means you can force Georgie as an NPC to have either a light or a dark link with you.
Knowing Georgie, it'll probably be a light link.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So you can basically force him to like you.
That is
Would
a
mastery
mistake.
work for learning about like? No, that wouldn't work. Here,
N-
I'll
I-
just roll
no,
light.
if it's like
I'll
if
just-
you're learning something, then yeah, that would absolutely be a mastery link.
What am I actually learning here is the question, though.
I mean,
it-
realistically,
Politics.
politics. Have an
Learning
in-depth
politics from a
political
maybe
discussion with
senile old
Georgie.
man.
I could see Sholmes having that kind of conversation, I guess.
Yeah, like I mean, you're going to get involved with like political tension. You're on a country border.
All right, fine then. I'll roll for a mastery link, I guess.
Yeah, let's go.
Plus my mastery bonus, or is
No,
it just plus 1 because it's my highest?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I almost just did exclamation point with the dice again and not roll. I think this is correct.
I get that mastery link.
Oh boy.
Oh god.
So when I roll that high, does it become locked?
No.
Okay.
I'm going to say if you want to like go for locking a link, that's just rolling with the same type of link again for one reason or another. Like
Okay.
if you have a bond developed to the point of where it feels appropriate to lock it, I'd say roll for it.
Yeah. Well, not here, but
Yeah.
I just didn't remember how locking links worked.
Yeah. But yeah, no, as I think for Georgie does agree to give Luigi the green crayon.
I take my passport and I color over the orange with green.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Oh, fan of the greens, I see. Georgie just nods approvingly, like he as if he understands. He probably doesn't, but he just thinks Luigi really likes the color green for unrelated reasons.
I shed a single tear, realizing that it's not actual. It is
Oh.
not my reality.
No.
When will my reflection show who I truly am inside?
Oh man, I got a card.
I'm also gonna say I accidentally forget to give the green crayon back.
Oh, you're just gonna accidentally steal it.
I'm not thinking about it
no.
anymore.
Oh.
My mind
Now I'm
is
just-
elsewhere.
Now
you're
I'm
too,
just
you're too
thinking about
distracted by your depression.
A little bit.
now I'm just thinking about those drawings or whatever of the people like looking fondly in the mirror, and it's like a wolf man or whatever, but instead it's Luigi.
But now
I'll pretend I know what
Georgie
you're
is just
talking about.
Georgie is now setting up another conversation of what business brings you to Ostotska? He just asks, just occasionally missing words and stuff.
P.
Oh, no good bathroom in home country?
Yes.
It's okay. I sometimes miss bathroom break too.
Oh my god.
Oh.
You shouldn't do that in the pool, my good sir.
I know one to inconvenience pool guests. Pool,
God.
the dirty pool is bad for everyone.
Indeed, it is.
So, at what point in the queue are we right now?
I'd say you're about like 5 or 6 people behind the front of the queue.
Okay. Is Georgie ahead or behind us?
He's ahead.
Okay. We're really close. I feel like it's time for me to pull this out. I think Sholmes is at least aware enough to know that this is not going to fly. So I'm going to contact to throw in my contact here with Girl Friday and just contact Iris and try to get a better a better thing figured out for passing this border,
Okay, so
which I feel like could probably like work with the whole like being able to take what is it, like the false identity hold, but we'll see how
Yeah.
that works out. We'll see how the roll turns.
yeah, obviously. Let's see.
Okay, so wait. Roll heart. Okay, that's doable. It's just +1.
Yeah, that's a +1. Oh no.
Well, okay.
And does anyone want to limit break that?
No, it's okay probably because even on a miss, I still get 1 hold,
Right, yeah. That's
so I
probably
can still
at
take
least
the
gonna-
false identity.
Yeah.
So it's
So of course,
probably
like your
okay.
call goes to answer machine.
Oh, great.
So
God.
what is Herlock Soames like hurried like gone to answer machine message like?
Like the oh god. That's a dang good question. Oh no, I hadn't thought about that at all.
Oh god. But in the meanwhile, while Herlock is trying to make this call, Georgie is astounded at the idea of a portable telecommunications device.
And that was a miss, so I mark experience, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Okay. Just cool.
But like Georgie is just kind of stood there, like, wow. I thought communication only good in home. But yeah, no, Georgie's gawking over, maybe talking over Herlock slightly and being picked up by the answer machine. I suppose the best way I can put it is like, think of it like the same energy as an excited puppy, but on a 53-year-old old man.
Excited foreign sounds.
Excited phone sound.
Oh no.
The queue is moving up slightly, and
Hi,
The queue-
Wi-Fi, baby.
the queue is moving up slightly, and with how close you are to the queue, you do hear some slight arguing going on inside of the border booth.
Oh, getting spicy in there.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Eventually you hear like a security klaxon, and somebody is escorted away by armed guards.
Oh, that's dangerous.
I hear
Yeah,
the noise
like-
and I kind of get out of my distraction for a moment.
Yeah. And of course,
think-
the mark of the orderly governmental process stops for nobody. So of course the queue moves on as soon as the person is escorted out.
Of course,
Jeez, they
of
take
course.
security serious at this pool.
Once again though, you see a very short man, like even shorter than Georgie, waddle into the booth. He's got a fancy suit on for what it's
Oh,
worth.
boy.
He's got some slick hair as well, from what you can see from the back of him.
Is
Uh,
this man Mr. Magoo's size?
Maybe a bit. Yeah, I'd say maybe about Mr. Magoo's size, but like this man waddles in, and this is an even louder discussion than before. Like you can hear this man. He is absolutely dedicated to the craft of what he does. He is trying to make a sale right here and there in that booth. And what you can hear, the booth guard is having none of it because thinking you cannot bribe an officer, and he tries to call security once again. So I mean, because how does this make the party feel? Because being back to back 2 security calls and this loud salesman. Just...
Sorry, I was distracted. What's going on? I forgot what we were doing.
It appears we're soon to begin next up in the queue.
Yeah, but
No, go ahead.
but as this tiny man is being escorted out, though, you can you can he's resisting arrest, basically. Like, he's doing something to the guard at the very least and sputtering some nonsense like, please insert your chroma into the device.
Aaron's deep throating a hard-boiled egg.
Where did he get it?
Anyway.
This guy's making a hard sell.
Yeah, but with that in mind, I do want to post the updated version logo now that this man is in clear sight.
In case any of us didn't know who it was.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right.
Oh god.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Yeah. But hey, now I can put more music in the playlist though.
Oh.
Oh no.
Of course.
Oh boy.
But yeah, this man with a very pointy nose is resisting arrest. How the fuck can I not say that? He's resisting arrest, and just spouting off, like, fuck. Fuck. I'm trying to get into the zone of because this
Watch is trying to
nonsense
help.
being spouted, but like, being arrested does not stop sales. Please avoid unjust incarceration under the 13th Commandment.
I get the feeling the little fellow is not from around here.
Are any people
No,
here
I'll give
from
that
around
away.
here?
Well, surely some of them are returning home.
What do you mean returning home?
No, but Gorky just
A lot of people.
Gorky just turns towards the party and like, I learned lesson from last time. I know Selk will get into to officer. Like, he's just blatantly admitting up front that he's tried to sell drugs to the border guard before.
Oh boy.
And he's just like, I learned lesson from last time.
Who hasn't?
Well, the man seems sincere enough. I
I think I'm gonna preemptively
him.
scan this guy and maybe the guards.
The guards are like not terribly threatening. They're like around like 11 or 12. They're like normal people for them, pretty much. Just but the short guy, the guy who is resisting arrest, not showing numbers, just dollar signs.
Uncalculable.
I think my thing's not working. Well, like, the guards are showing like a normal number of like 12 or whatever, but that guy, it's showing dollar signs?
Well,
goes
money
to
does
the
talk in this
business.
world after all.
But like the short guy also goes like manages like snap towards you, like just sidestepping the guards entirely somehow, and like, have I got a deal for you?
And I'm
He
just
just pulls out
continuing
like this strange like blue egg-shaped thing,
Wait,
and like, this can be yours for only 17 chroma.
he did that towards
just
us?
continuing.
Yeah, he
Sorry,
just
just continuing to
snaps
talk
towards
to
you and
Louise.
just
Aaron
cool.
chokes on the egg he's deep throating.
I scream.
It makes sense in the end. I mean, what more powerful force is there than money?
Yeah.
I'm too busy screaming.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, sir.
5.
I'm sorry, sir, but it appears we don't have any on us. Do you take credit?
You have credit?
Holding up 5 fingers and my fake ID.
What, you don't have a credit card?
The guy just turns to Aaron like, well done, because insert the chroma into the receptacle on your left.
Oh, I put it in his mouth.
I attempt to try I attempt to try to insert not a credit card, but instead a Arby's gift card. Try it insert it into spam Tim, but it's just poking him.
Somehow Spamman is still able to speak through Aaron. I'm not gonna say fingering his mouth. I'm not gonna do it. But with Aaron's hand just placed gently in the mouth of Spamton and the Arby's gift card poking around. He's still talking fine. Expired gift coupon count for 3.2 chroma.
Oh well, you have anything I can purchase?
The blue egg it is divided into
Are you okay?
a fifth of the side.
Oh.
The blue egg
In
is
real
divided
life.
into one fifth of its side and just floating towards Mr. Magoo. You've acquired 1/5 of one peepus.
I have
I think miming deep throating an egg and then choking on it caused me to have hiccups.
You hate to see it.
Wait, why did you physically mime it?
For the sound
Why
effects.
are you... I guess fair enough.
Method acting.
I was about to
Fair
say.
enough.
a hard-boiled egg. Thank you, my good. I'm not entirely sure what you are.
Spamton. G. Spamton. Just replies without missing a beat.
Thank you, my good Spamton.
Oh, that's the name you get correct.
Yeah, of course.
No, that's his gender.
Never
Oh,
mind.
I see. The G stands for gender, I see.
Yeah.
The G stands for glizzy.
Oh.
Excuse me, how much of a peepus is this? I got distracted by the choking.
You purchase 1/5 of one peepus. Please shop again at Commercial's Dollar Store. The items are only available in select retail areas. And at this point, the guards are drawing their guns. That the rifles are on their back, just pointing them towards Spamton.
We should maybe move.
Oh god.
But it's
Probably
clear that the commotion is disrupting guard duty quite an amount. Nobody is bothering to go into the border station at this point because they're gawking at what the fuck is going on with Spamton, and you four just been made. You four plus Georgie have been made victim to his deals. Georgie, on the meanwhile, he just pulls out a white brick of it's not sugar, let's say that.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's soap.
He just hands it towards Spamton me have good deal for you too. And Spamton just eyes it over the illicit substance worth 280,000 chroma. And he just starts dispensing a lot of keepers.
Amazing.
There are now like I said 280,000 chroma, right? That would be 16,470 eggs of peepers just starting to pile up.
And
I mean, these are just the size of
throating
like
a
regular
peepus.
eggs. So, but this is a lot of peepers.
If you try doing that while you're hiccuping, you're gonna choke.
That's a lot of hard-boiled eggs, my good sir. You plan on having a feast?
Eggs are rich in protein. Spamton just has with the same like business savvy smile on his face.
That was towards George. He's the one that bought the Beepus.
Spamton replies anyway. Spamton just wants to give information.
Understandable.
What a helpful little guy.
Georgie is also just kind of smiling at the transaction like this worth many credit. You take care, okay? And now Georgie is trying to wonder how he's going to exchange the peepus, the eggs for the credit that are seemingly being called the currency seemingly being called credit.
Oh no.
Down one of those hiccups.
They aren't going away.
Have you tried punching them?
That didn't work.
It just made it worse.
Anyway, but
I like to imagine this is actually happening to Aaron Hansen in universe.
yeah,
I mean,
Go
it
ahead.
is.
it absolutely is. But now Spamton is if these hiccups are in fact happening to Aaron in campaign as well. Spamton is now trying to sell Aaron all sorts of like snake oil medicines. Like perk is this hiccup curing cough 4, hiccup curing whistle 4, 2 chroma. It's just like it's not even a geode or anything. Like it's just a city. It's a ring pop is what Spamton is offering, and he's selling it as a hiccup curing crystal.
Healing
I
crystal.
just give him a peepus and start crunching on the ring pop.
Equivalent exchange is valid in limited economies only in 1978.
Sounds good enough to me.
All right, who would you say is the closest in proximity to Spamton? Like in this
Would it be
little
Mr.
quadrant.
Magoo?
I'm going to have like with the fact that the gods are like basically getting ready to fight. I'm gonna have to ask Mr. Magoo to like do something about the fact that he's gonna be grazing a bullet basically.
Oh boy.
Like the gods are basically just about to fire. So if there's anything you want to do, because if you don't do anything, you might take harm depending on how erratic Spamton is.
Oh,
I mean, I've already
boy.
long since.
Hey, you
backed
missed
up.
you missed a Beepus. Miss Rigu bends over to pick up a Beepus. Oh wait, I called it a Beepus. No, he thinks it's a hard-boiled egg. Fuck, whatever.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
It's the hard-boiled egg. Like so yeah, like the gods fire. Like Spamton jitters away ever so slightly, and the bullet just grazes over Mr. Magoo's head barely.
Oh god.
Hey, what's the big idea? I'm just here to have some summertime fun at the pool.
The guard's just getting more agitated, saying step away from the criminal.
Criminal? That's just he's just trying to sell his wares.
You should probably listen to him.
Sales cannot be made while
words,
incarcerated under jurisdiction. Spamton just like the erraticness of just his tone shifting as he says something a lot more formal. Because it's like it's still like unsettling to the party, let's say. Like he's just erratically blurting out things that are almost comprehensible, but like general idea he's trying to point down. He can't make a sale if he's in jail, so he has no reason to be incarcerated. Therefore, he will not.
Right, well, I think this is the part where Luigi realizes that there's a pattern going on here and is like, hey guys, you know how the last 2 places we went to, there was some big guy we had to fight that was very out of place? Call it a hunch.
That's a rude way to talk about Ridley Scott.
Maybe so, whoever that is.
But
I see.
Oh.
Oh.
God.
Aaron has a peepus in his mouth. Oh.
Never say that word again. That sentence, I suppose. You can say peepus. That's fine.
But no, Georgie at the moment is just like putting the peepus into like I suppose like a briefcase of some kind, and it's just saying it's nearly closing hour for border. We return again someday, and he just starts to like, even though the end of day siren hasn't blared for on the booth yet, he just starts to make off away from the line, like happy with some transaction that has been made. He has just commit a drug deal right in front of you though.
Must be a good pool. People willing to camp out.
I'm just imagining Spamton is just eating the brick.
Oh, he absolutely has been taking bites out of it in between like erratic movements.
Great.
So I do not know how cocaine will affect Spamton, but
It can't be in a good way.
Not much. Not much.
It's also rough. Oh gosh.
But yeah, what also probably noteworthy to say is that like the afternoon hours, like the dimming red sky of the afternoon going into the evening is approaching. Like you can tell that the sky has dimmed slightly during this kerfuffle. So I mean, it's probably like, I'd say like in this general area around like 5:55 p.m.
Oh.
But not like that terribly matters too much when you've got the guards still trying to fire towards Spamton, and like there are like more bullets like being shot here and there like towards Spamton, which he could like casually like stutter steps around in a way that looks extremely unnatural.
Oh.
I do believe our good merchant's a trained martial artist.
Spamton is like facing these guards. They're like, have I got a deal for you? If you always wanted to upgrade your old exotic armory equipment to something much more futuristic, and he just
I'm just
pulls
imagining him dancing like a marionette doll.
Yeah, but basically,
Visual.
but Spamton pulls out like what seems to be a very futuristic-looking sniper rifle, trying to sell it to the guards that are currently firing upon him.
Oh boy.
Terrifying.
With this, your lonely little soul will never miss a shot again. And like one of the guards just like stops and hesitates for a moment, just like actually contemplating buying this sniper rifle.
Oh, that does not surprise me at all.
What color is the
God.
guard?
You can't just ask that.
Are they blue or green?
I mean, the god that is contemplating buying it is blue. The other god is green.
Okay.
Oh.
So the other guard is plot relevant.
But yeah, you just got this like blue guard just contemplating buying this sniper rifle, and his body basically is just elbows him like, we're not here to be bribed by this criminal. But yeah, this is a bit of a hairy situation. Like I mean, if the border patrol if the border station was accepting anyone new at the moment, you would probably be next in. But no, not looking like that's happening right now.
Dang, and we were in the frontal line too.
Come on, man! I start pumping the yaoi paddle in the air. Just.
Oh god.
I talked to them.
Sorry.
I thought. Do you want to go or?
No, yeah, you go.
Okay. I talked to the rest of the group. Hey, our good spam Tim over here doesn't deserve to be treated like this. What if we take him with us?
No.
Flat rejection.
Well,
gang.
I'm going to talk to him. I go up to spam Tim.
I'm just like holding like 8 peepus.
Hey, my good spam Tim. I know you're quite distracted right now, but I have a proposition for you.
Kunami and Queen, so and nearsighted old man.
This lousy pool's not going to let you in, especially not now. You won't get any good sales here. What if you come with us and you can? We're exploring all kinds of places. You could sell whoever they're in the great big world with us.
Spamton just like jitters, like you swear you can see his like face like glitch out for a second as he's practically been short-circuited or stun-locked by this proposition and just trying to calculate the best approach to it. Like, wow, I've never been offered to join on an exploration team across the Barrow Wilderness. I'll have to file it away in the deepest recesses of the cabinet.
Well, it's great that you're thinking about it.
But as this conversation proceeds, like, the guy in the booth that you never even got to see presses a buzzer that marks like, no, we are not accepting anyone more. Go home. And you can see the line behind you just disperse, like all of them like going home to wherever they may be, hoping that maybe tomorrow.
Oh, come on! Aaron starts tapping the door with his yaoi paddle.
Yeah, but the two guards like turn to the party and just basically say, hey, please don't interact with this criminal any further. We'll handle it from here. And they just start trying to escort nudge Bampton over to a different area where he hopefully won't be causing any more trouble. Unfortunately, this means that you are in the middle of a world. You have no idea what goes on here. No one else is around. You're basically just stuck here with no hospitality in sight, basically. Delta, what the fuck is that? You're just at the front part of a queue for a border. So, it is 6 p.m. and the night is growing in, and you're basically the only people there right now. What's going through the party's mind right now? Let's find out.
No! No! Let me in! Bang, 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 bang.
On some level, I'm with him.
I don't know if this pool was worth it. They seem elitist.
We don't really have
Uh.
anywhere else to go.
I'm more concerned about the merchant.
It did seem a little off. Something wasn't quite right.
That's what I've been saying.
But okay, so alright. But in regards to Aaron banging on the booth, though, he gets the feeling that he's being watched with a stern eye. Whether he wants to comply with that ominous feeling is another story, but he does get the idea of if he keeps up his childish charade, that some disciplinary action will ensue.
Is there a camera?
I wouldn't say a camera, more so a watchtower of someone with very sharply trained eyes.
Okay, well, I turn to the watchtower and make a face.
I'm gonna have to ask you to roll to defend from harm and from some description from an incoming tranquilizer dart.
Boy!
Defend from harm. Okay.
Yeah, or if you have any other scale up your repertoire that would otherwise allow you to avoid impact from this. I mean, you are in danger at the very least, so if you fail the roll, someone can limit break you.
Okay.
Oh boy.
2d6. Defend from harm is
Light, I believe.
okay.
Oh boy.
Yes. Good old shit roll.
Somehow
Does anyone want to limit break that, or are they willing to let Aaron get hit by a tranquilizer?
I mean, I
love
hate
how
to be
you
that
phrase
guy, but he
that.
kind of asked for it.
I love how you phrase that of, are you willing to just let this happen? It's like, maybe a little bit.
I mean, it's very funny.
You can
Oh,
have
it
a
is
train
hilarious.
as a tree.
Okay. So yeah, because from a watchtower that some of you may be spotting your peripheral vision, a dart just comes flying down, just stabs Aaron in the butt with a tranquilizer dart.
But he's looking at it.
Oh, it found a way.
Okay.
I imagined he made the face, turned around, and started banging on the booth again. Is what I thought.
Oh.
Sorry.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Ow!
So yeah. Now you've just got an unconscious falling Aaron on your hands, and maybe some guards coming to try and retrieve this tranquilized piece of shit.
So am I tranquilized now?
Yeah, I'd say Aaron is at best extremely delirious and at worst completely zonked out.
So,
Well,
normal.
yeah, basically. Well, I was hoping to avoid causing an international incident, but as it seems that's off the table already. And I think at this point Herlock is gonna call in Gurren Lagann.
Oh,
Because I
God.
don't think there's any choices left at this point.
Oh, right, we have a
Oh.
giant robot. I somehow forgot.
Easy to forget,
Mr.
honestly.
McGruin.
Didn't really get action in the last one.
Yeah.
Sorry, what was it? What was that, Mr. Magoo?
Oh, he's transforming, dude.
Oh, he's going
I
for the.
see.
And
Going-
I'm
going for the-
gonna hide behind the
Well,
Have I taken any harm or am I just subdued?
I'd say you're just like subdued, no harm, just like zonked the fuck out.
Okay. Just lying on the ground drooling.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
But yeah, I'd say like about like 3 or 4 guards like approach your location trying to retrieve Aaron. And then now they're staring down Going Lagon and Funny Common Rider suit. They are not happy with what they have to deal with. Like they don't want to be there. They should be off the clock by now. But if
Oh, not this shit again.
yeah, they should be off the clock and like they're pointing their rifles towards the party's direction. Like I'm gonna say though that like if murder is on the table, each of these guards would probably have like 1 or 2 harm each.
I don't feel like we need to kill them. I don't
Yeah, I
think
mean,
that's
strike
the
and
idea.
subdue is just a thing on the docket.
Yeah, that seems unnecessary.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, if murder is on the table, then they're not exactly doable guys.
You make it sound so tempting. It's like, and they already have some hunger. Just saying.
Well, no, I meant like their harm track is like only 0 out of 2 instead of like your guys' 0 out of 4.
I see.
Yeah.
Effectively, yeah. I see.
Yeah. But yeah. Now, what do you guys want to do with these guards like coming towards your direction? With you guys having a giant robot and a magical suit of powers on.
I feel like I could just pick them up practically. Just pick them up and just be like, no, you go over here now. You just sit. As funny as of a visual as that is, I don't know that would work out.
I suppose even still I would treat that as a strike to subdue or an interfere.
Mhm.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I suppose that's an interfere. Yeah. Like if you wanted to do that, that's an interfere.
Honestly, it's probably the best option. It's a giant robot. What are they gonna do? Oh, where is strike to subdue?
And like you do have like the fucking like the Mr. Electric shit going on now. Like you pilfered his corpse.
Oh, that's true. I could like knock them out with that or something.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of electrocution as a treat.
Just a slight tasing as a treat.
So this works out good because then I'm rolling with mastery anyways, so...
Yeah, like
Now
that.
we're
I suppose tasing would be strike to subdue and picking them up and relocating them would be an interfere.
now we're the ones doing war crimes.
I mean...
Great.
I mean, knocking them out, clearly the better option here than just moving them. Because what's that gonna do? I guess that would... I guess that would technically force a change of location, but no. If we're only going by the written words.
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah, we're gonna try and knock these fools out. Let's see. So that is just roll with mastery, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Alright, so yeah, you do go ahead and like give some of these guards like a quick tasing. Like you just see like a couple of them just like seize up and like spasm a little, for lack of a better term. Like the ones that you don't get though are pissed.
Understandable.
Yeah, like they are going to fire against Going Lagon, but because it's a giant fucking mech, their bullets just gonna kind of plink off a bit. But hey,
Alright.
at least you've grown aggro away from the rest of the party.
That's true. I'm the perfect meat shield.
Alright, Mr. Magoo is going to activate the launcher and aim for the booth, but at the last moment his leg shifts and he's aiming for the guard tower.
Oh, alright.
This is his arm.
Intent.
Yeah, 10, whatever, it's fine.
Yeah. Well, I mean, nothing can be considered with intent with Mr. Magoo anyway.
Oh boy.
So you're aiming towards the watchtower at the last second.
Correct.
So
And I guess this would be, let's just take control of the situation. Maybe the other guards see this and are like, oh god, oh fuck.
yeah, like as like the guard in the watchtower like is sent careening down towards the wide embrace of the ground. One of the other guards that one of the guards that hasn't been electrocuted because radio's in saying, "Call off the horn. This is not a fight we can win." And just like he considers backing up, but he's still like holding the line to stop anything from worsening.
Bring us the. Mr. Goo tries to communicate. Bring us the white little man.
Gonna have to specify.
I mean, they've incarcerated a lot of people who maybe could be considered white little men, depending on how you view their ethnicity.
Oh god, am I gonna get George? No, Georgie's not arrested.
No, Georgie just went home after committing a drug deal.
King shit.
Living the dream out here.
I think Mr. Goose is going to just hope they get spammed him. He thinks that's enough information.
The guard communicates that. Well, yeah, obviously he's gonna have to be more specific than that.
Bespeckled has a nice jolly face, like a big nose, spiffy outfit.
So this guard is like jotting down this outfit, and like we've now that down to 5 suspects, sir.
You can bring them all out.
Oh no!
Oh god.
Oh, that's scary.
We'll have them ready by tomorrow, sir. We'll provide as long as you don't perform any further acts of terrorism, we'll bring them right towards you. Please.
Well, I guess we are camping out tonight, fellas.
Yeah, no, these guys just want to go the fuck home. Like, I mean, they do have to like call in a stretcher for the guy you sent hurtling towards the floor, though. That guy has probably got a few bones broken.
Whoops.
He is now coming into work tomorrow. But I hope you guys brought camping equipment. Cause with no identification, I doubt you guys will be able to like get anywhere to stay or anything. Never mind, none of the local currency.
No.
I mean, we don't have any currency, but we do have a giant robot.
Yeah.
And a Luigi.
I'm just saying. And
Good camping out in the robot is what you
that
implying?
works, I guess. But I was thinking, well, a little force is necessary sometimes, as we've seen. But
Yeah.
No, that's probably the better idea. Honestly.
That said, though, you do have the you do have the move that if you have a personal moment with someone inside your vehicle,
That's true.
like if you have a bonding experience while camping out in Going Locken.
There were 4 people crammed in that thing. I don't think this counts as a personal moment.
It is certainly a bonding experience, however.
Yeah, but
For
at the
better or
very
for
least,
worse.
though, a guard or 2 has been assigned to keep a watch over all of you. Like, unless you make any intentional aggravation, though, he will not bother you. So this guy, he's just like, kind of like whatever, blasé about what he has to do, but like, it pays. So he's doing what he has to do. But yeah, how you guys going to spend your lovely night in front of a border patrol in front of a border station with the only accommodation you probably have being this big fucking mech?
You make
Hey-
it sound so.
Hey guys, I have a
so-
stupid question. Can we all get in the mech and then just jump over the border? What are they gonna do to stop us? We can't just stay
That
here.
would
What
be
are we gonna
rude.
do?
Oh gosh.
They already offered to give us our man. That would just be uncaught.
Uh,
Uh,
I have a bit of a reputation to uphold. I'd rather not cause too many international incidents in one day.
I'm not even fully convinced this place is real.
I don't know, those bullets seemed pretty real.
Well, okay. I don't know how to explain it.
Need I remind you of the dart sticking out of Mr. Hansen's buttocks? Somebody should probably remove that, by the way.
the god gets the idea and like carefully dislodges the dart, like to at least give you some amnesty. Like it might take a while for Aaron to come back around, but like the god is at least getting the idea of providing.
Or-
So like Aaron Hansen has now been slightly detranquilized.
Only
Orange,
slightly.
sir. Orange, sir, would you like my boiled egg? I offer Luigi to bet this.
I
In
would
this trying
much
time.
rather not.
More for me, then.
But the god is still like curiously watching, like, cause like, but he's also like just saying that you better have your papers prepared by tomorrow, because if you are trying to cross the border, you still need to have some amount of common decency to have proper legal paperwork.
Oh boy. I mean, hopefully
These pool
the...
guards, they do be sticklers.
Let's see here.
Um,
Where is...
But if there's anything else you'd like to do as the night draws, if there's nothing else you guys want to do, we can flash forward a little bit to the next day.
I am curious what all of you have in mind for identity, because I feel like with my role earlier, it may have been a failure, but I feel like I've got something to
Yeah, you
work
did.
with.
You did get like a hold you can take a false identity with.
I guarantee you that whatever's on Aaron Hansen's mind is high as fuck right now.
That's... Oh god.
Miss
That's
Mi- mi-
terrifying.
and Mr. Magoo's just raw dogging it. He's just using Georgie's passport.
I
sticky
stare
crayon.
at my green passport and just let out a sigh.
Oh boy. We may have some work to do before morning.
God.
What can we do though? Any ideas?
The god informs you that there is like somewhere where you can renew a passport in somewhat close proximity, but the process is very expensive, about 150 credits per person.
We don't have that.
The god just like whoops his chin slightly, like no likable passport, no entry.
And that's the problem.
Oh gosh, I'm just trying
Alright.
to imagine the logistics of hopping the border with fucking Gurren Lagann. Just
All
a
right,
terrifying
all right.
concept.
All right, I'm going to do what Mr. Magoo does best. I'm going to use hided shadows, and I'm going to see. I guess I should say that move. You may roll with dark tips, give yourself an identification, and I'm going to just have Mr. Magoo just walk in there unnoticed and try to find Spamton.
Like right
It's
now.
like he thinks he can just do this. It's the next.
He thinks he can just like go into the holding quarters where they're keeping the most recently detained criminals.
Oh
Correct.
no. Oh
Oh.
no.
Well,
Oh
That's a
no.
full success.
Oh no.
Alright, what three options are you taking here?
I will be unseen by other forces. I will be able to make a quick exit. There will not be unattended consequences.
Oh
Oh
god.
my god.
Okay, so you
Finally, the good rolls have been found.
I have a question. Actually, while he's doing this, can my scouter still detect that he's there?
yeah, like you can faintly pick up the
I'm
dollar
hiding.
insignia signal like in the
Well, I
holding
more meant
quarters.
Mr. Magoo, but
I'm
Yeah,
hiding
Mr.
my
Magoo.
power level. Thank you very much.
are you
Yeah,
even
I-
like aware I have this?
Probably not.
No, but like I feel like the idea of hiding shadows is that it makes you otherwise untraceable. So like for all intents and purposes, Mr. Magoo couldn't be picked up by the scout, or at least not easily.
The world ignores Magoo's existence.
Yeah, I'm
But,
like Koichi now.
Oh god.
Mr. Magoo enters the holding quarters and like sees like a few like makeshift cells for like temporary storage of criminals, and walks past like there are quite a few like faces that you can believe may be looking similar to Spamton at a brief glance. Not that Mr. Magoo can see them for sit, mind you.
Okay, what Mr. Magoo is going to do, because his eyesight isn't great, obviously, he's going to rip off the bars to all of these cells. He's going to pick up all of the Spamton faces
Or anyone who
in his
even
arms
vaguely
and
looks
then
like
walk
Spamton.
out.
Anyone wearing glasses.
Yeah, basically anyone wearing glasses with a big nose.
Correct.
So yeah, you do pick up 5 people, and there's a lot of clattering going around as well, and it's just like, but by the time the guards realize what's happening, Mr. Magoo has already absconded, but they could see scattered bars across the floor and a whole bunch of empty cells. They don't know that it was you, but and like, there will be no immediate consequences for you.
Alright, well,
like
I'm just
the
out
wording.
there at the front gate again, outside the Gurren. I'm just holding 5 men, one of which is hopefully Spamton.
Oh
I
dear.
like the
mean-
wording of "for you."
Yeah, that's a very suspiciously specific wording.
Yeah. But it's just
No
like
unintended consequences. Intended consequences, however.
yeah, like you very intentionally let these bars clatter to the ground.
Okay, Jeff.
Hey, it's not a skeleton. The skeletons
Say
were last
the
campaign.
line,
The
Jeff.
bar has become a skeleton.
The skeletons were last campaign. Thank you very much. But you do arrive with like with five men. One of which thankfully is Spamton. But these other 4 individuals, they are still very much criminals, and one you do feel like a what's the best way of wording it? You do feel like one of their like one of them is a lot more rugged and like lumpy in the like stomach area. Like someone is carrying an illegal item.
Who are
This
most
guy,
of
this
these
guy doesn't have a
people?
good. This guy doesn't have a good tummy feel. I don't think the Zara spammed him. Mr. Magoo politely puts him down. Doesn't talk to him.
What this guy does though, he runs towards the wall of the border, and he's got a bomb in his vest.
Uh-oh.
And what you have just done is detracted suspicion away from you for letting these criminals out, and instead attracted suspicion towards this man who is now going to suicide bomb the wall.
The gang has caused the gang has caused a national incident.
Uh-oh.
As if we hadn't already.
Yeah.
What's another international incident at this point, right?
What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
what Owen Hansen is going to come around to is a tinnitus ringing explosion. Like, this is going to fucking hurt everyone's
boy.
ears around, but like,
I'm gonna
this
scream,
fucking guy
not
just
that
runs
anyone's gonna
towards
hear it.
pardon?
I'm gonna scream, not that anyone's gonna hear it.
Yeah, and this guy's gonna run towards the wall, activate the bomb in his vest, and there's gonna be like a few entrails of this guy just splattered to the floor.
I think it's fair to say that, like, reflexively,
Is he
Sholmes
okay?
is turning the robot around so that we're not, like, facing this thing head on.
Yeah.
Mr.
That's a
Magoo does not even notice.
Is he okay?
Wait, hold on. Why did they detain him with the bomb?
They were going to try and remove it. Like, they didn't get a shot before.
Additionally, why didn't he just set it off while he was there? What was he waiting for? Just
Oh,
some
no.
random invisible guy to show up and set him free for no reason? As if that's gonna happen.
Don't knock it if it works.
God finds a way.
God finds. But now alarms are ringing though. Like the guy who had previously been positioned to watch over you is like on high alert, like trying to corral anyone else who looks suspicious and like make sure nobody's getting through the now giant gaping hole in the border wall.
Oh boy.
I just kind of reach around and pick up my yaoi paddle that's on the ground.
While this is happening, Mr. Magoo is just questioning the other men that are currently in his arms, just asking them politely if they're the kind Spampton fellow.
Well, it does take you until the final person to ask. The others are just like pointing towards the other guy. No, you're thinking of him. You're thinking of him. Stop asking me.
Are you Spampton now? It's okay, take your time.
Yeah, that's how I imagine that playing out.
At some point, he asks an intestine on the ground.
That's probably also likely, but like eventually Spampton and like Spampton just turns around like nothing like a good show of fireworks in the afternoon.
It is not.
Alright, Spampton person, how do you feel about that offer now?
Spampton just stares down Mr. Magoo for like a solid like minute basically. And then he just goes off saying like there are still shackles shackling me to the deepest abysses of the ocean. Just very ominously implying that there's just something like unfinished business or something he needs, like keeping him wanting to stay here for at least a while longer.
Well, look, maybe we can help with that. You've done a lot of offering me an all boiled eggs.
Spamton will offer you services at a reduced deal of $19.95 per hour.
Oh,
And he just
Fuck, man,
pulls
what's
out,
going on?
He just pulls out a wad of bills, just like as if you gave him $19.95. Spamton will accept this payment from now on for every hour you require my services.
Hmm.
Am I helping?
Oh gosh, what have we
But
done?
Well, as for the hole in the wall and the guards being alerted, there is now like a tank or two parked outside of the outside the wall. The guard that was stationed over you is discussing with them, exonerating you from this incident, saying he kept a stern eye on all of you and saying that none of you could have caused this. So
What
it must
the
have been some escaped convict.
fuck happened?
I think we may have caused another international incident. Albeit
Did we?
unintentionally. One of us did.
They let us have our merchant fellow returned to us.
Oh boy.
Aaron just tries to sit down, and there's still the dart in his butt, and he's just like, "Ow!"
Well,
No,
was
the
removed.
dart was removed at this point.
Oh, okay. Well, his
Sticks it back in him for the bit and then falls asleep.
God, I would not be surprised. Yeah, because managed to get it off the guard that removed it, and because like he's just now playing with it like a fidget toy. Fucking idiot.
Ugh.
God.
I don't think I'll be questioning that. Anyway, what are we doing? We just gonna sit here?
Earl Spamton over here says he has some unfinished business here, so...
You know that-
spare pair of glasses that was only produced in 1888.
You know the meme of the of the guy who's just waking up with the biggest with the squintiest look.
Yeah, no, I know. what
That's
you're
just
talking
Aaron Hansen right now and everything.
about. Yeah.
Hold on. Mr. Magoo just starts digging through his pockets. By a huge miracle, he digs out his spare glasses, which he then offers to Spamton.
These glasses work. Spamton pauses for like 5 seconds after saying that, and like, produced in 1889. These are not Spamton's glasses.
Well, they wouldn't be your prescription anyway.
God. But like the guard is like practically bouncing between trying to converse with the other guard, saying that this wasn't your fault, and also telling you to stay put, like there is a massive emergency going on and that they don't need anyone else causing a scene, especially not with the giant, maybe military humanoid vehicle that you just have.
Yeah, actually, hold on. I want to do a deep. I want to search for if any of those guys, other not Spamtons, dropped their glasses. Do a deep dive.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Go for it. Go for that deep dive.
Go for
All
it.
right. It's gonna be a 6. Oh no, that's
great
perfect,
success.
baby.
Oh
Holy
man,
shit,
we have a new viewer. Hyatt Mitch.
Oh boy.
Well-
Alright. So you
Isn't-
get to ask 3 questions from the deep dive.
Correct. I guess. what here is not as it seems. What is the best way out of this situation? What was done here recently?
Oh, well, what was done here recently? You did go see a suicide bomber blow up the border wall.
No, I don't care about that. What about the glasses, dude?
Well, as a result of that explosion, several of the other bespectacled men had their glasses, like, basically fly off from, like, the shockwave of the blast, and, like, there's just some broken glasses on the floor. What isn't as it seems, though, you do find some form of clue that these other bespectacled men were in corroboration with the suicide bomber, but they are not capitalizing on the current situation at hand. Partly because the glasses were broken, partly because they don't want to attract suspicion themselves. And the best way out of this, for you guys, I'd say is just staying still enough for it to, like, blow over and for you to be able to either disperse or, like, lie low until you get a chance to cross the border or help Spamton with his business.
Mr. Magoo interprets this as the other bespectacled people were friends with the lumpy guy.
Well, I mean, that's technically true. But the other three people that had been escorted by Mr. Magoo, let's say, are just kind of like standing around, like one of them is fidgeting with their broken glasses, just rumbling that they need to buy a new pair.
I'll be right back. Okay.
Okay, last question.
Yeah, that was what was done here recently. What's the best way about the situation? What is here as not as it seems was more so the relation of the other criminals to the bomber.
Oh, I didn't realize you already gave out best way out of the situation.
Yeah, best way out of the situation is just to lie low and not attract any more suspicion. Like, just try and make yourself look as innocent as possible.
Okay, Mr. Magoo is going to pick up one of the fallen broken pairs of glasses, completely oblivious that they are broken, and hand it to Spamton.
Spamton just analyzes this and, like, a worthwhile purchase. This is worth 3 chroma.
Are these your glasses, my good man?
Spamton does not specialize in square glasses. Though Spamton
You
does
mean I get another 1/5 of a Pepis?
Yes. You are slowly buying the Pepis.
Soon I'll have a full Pepis.
Yeah, it does. The 1/5 slice that you do get from exchanging these glasses does somehow merge with the existing slice that you have. I don't know how, mind you, but you do now have 2/5 of a Pepis.
Progress.
In the meantime, though, while you guys are like trying to lay low, your good pal Georgie has returned. He's carrying a whole bunch of tent tops and pegs, and he's just standing there like, wow, I hear fancy firework. I want.
Oh, jeez.
I see cool firework happen, and he just looks incredulously at the hole in the wall. He for all he knows that there was a firework display going on, and he wants to camp out and watch the firework.
Isn't that
But
the guy
coincidentally
from
enough,
before?
Pardon?
Isn't that the guy from before?
Oh, hello again. He waves, dropping some of the tent pegs on the ground in the process.
Oh, my good sir, do you know where we could acquire some glasses? Round ones
Oh,
in
gosh.
particular.
I wish I could stop sneezing. I don't know what's going on there.
Ostotska has many glasses store. He broadly points out, and he just like vaguely points in the direction. Like I heard they sell many fancy types.
Spamton, my good Spamton, would you mind waiting here and get you some glasses?
That can be arranged. Booking
Alright.
starts now. Booking starts now.
Alright, is the booth open?
No, the booth is closed. It is far past open hours.
Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought it was the next day. Okay.
No, you're still in the process of getting ready to camp out, ready for the next day.
At a glasses store.
Getting ready to cross the border to go to a glasses store, as Georgie has returned to inform you that there is a glasses store across the border. A very nice one, ostensibly.
That sounds great.
But Georgie coincidentally has enough like carrying tent to just provide for all but one of you. One of you is gonna have to sleep outside unless you want to share a tent.
I mean, Shulms can just sleep in the robot, right?
Yeah, probably. Might be a bit uncomfortable, might give a bit of back pain, but you know, it is how it is.
I'm sure the seat reclines.
Yeah. It's
Maybe.
probably fine. But
Just like sleeping in the car like the 30-year-old gremlin he is.
It's true.
Oh god. But I suppose that is a good chance to start like time forwarding a bit, and we get to the next day. We're waking up like at about like 8:45, let's say. Freshen up early, and also Luigi's tent is wet. It rained. It rained overnight. It
happened?
leaked through Luigi's tent.
Ah!
Okay.
It specifically rained over Luigi's tent.
Well, it rained over everyone's, but Luigi's is the only one that got like it leaked through. Like Luigi's tent was slightly faulty.
I see.
The heck?
Oh god. But at the very least though, you do see like if like trying to peek around things, you do see the booth inspector starting to open up the booth, like getting ready to start the next day. And well, a crowd of people has started to file up in line. So if you I am going to say though that you have beaten them to it by the fact that you basically camped in front of the line overnight.
Right.
Quite
And,
literally.
but like
the
you
whole
do
night.
hear you do hear the vague rumbling of people complaining that I can't believe people are now camping out at the border. There's also like someone selling a newspaper like nearby as well, like just talking about like the big event that happened last night apparently. So that may be of note. But you've got a solid few minutes in universe to chat it out before the border opens again, and you are inevitably declared to present your papers.
Oh boy.
Ern's just eating some scrambled pippus.
Does anybody have a towel or something? I am soaked.
Oh god.
Mr. Grugu is just happily standing in line, ready to give his passport.
Oh,
Take that as a no.
Uh,
I don't. I mean,
uh,
I don't think any of us even have a change of clothes.
no.
We really got to start packing better for these trips.
God.
You don't go
G-
camping without being prepared. It's the number one rule.
Georgie comments on the matter saying, I see someone once carry clothes. Don't know where it is, though.
And just kind of shift around where I'm sitting, and you hear a faint.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn.
Of course.
Oh.
There's always gonna be funny.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. But no, Luigi is probably going to have to deal with being a bit damp. Or, like, Georgie is just talking about swearing he saw somebody carrying some type of clothes. Not mentioning what type of clothes they are, but he saw someone. He sees many people, really. But yeah, the opening siren, not siren, but like the opening blare just springs to life, and basically encouraging the summon of the first of you in line, whoever is closest to the front, which I presume is Mr. Magoo, right?
Presumably.
Yeah, so Mr. Magoo
Seems
is
like it.
summoned to enter the border booth, meeting with a quite like neat and tidy looking man manning the booth. He's got a few things hung up behind him, like a child scoring, presumably his kid or something, his son. Like, it's a nice little drawing. Like, you can tell he's a bit of a family man. But he goes, papers, please.
Mr. Magoo hands him the passport. Hands him the passport Georgie made.
This is a forgery. He immediately whips out the red stamp, stamps it red, and hands the stamp back with the clean red rejected over the.
Yeah, we
fake
didn't get the guy that would let Georgie in. Damn, bad timeline.
I mean, it could still be, but
Yeah. Hopefully, this is the guy that lets him in once he has the right passport. I would hope.
yeah, but he does before suing off Mr. Magoo, saying I see you've met a mutual friend.
Oh yeah, I think he sells flour and tents for some reason. Nice guy. Mr. Magoo quickly leaves.
Yeah, the man quickly nods, and as Mr. Magoo is leaving, saying, "Come back with correct papers next time," and then presses the button to summon the next of you while Mr. Magoo is leaving.
Aaron Hansen walks in, and
Oh no.
Papers, please.
he reaches around in his pocket, and a piece of paper falls out, and then he just hands the guy his yaoi paddle, looks at the drawing in the background, and in the back of the guy's room, it's like, what the hell is that supposed to be? And then he farts.
The man ignores the question, looks at the yaoi paddle for like a solid minute, stamps it with rejected. Now
What
it's a
the
big red rejected
fuck?
stamp on the yaoi paddle. And he hands it back to Aaron. Come back with actual papers next time.
What the fuck? Aaron just leaves sulking.
The buzzer is pressed, summoning the next of you.
I look at Herlock and I'm
boy.
like, I get the feeling this isn't gonna work.
There's no sense in not trying, my good man. And Herlock will step forward.
Oh, okay. The man once again says, "Papers, please."
Okay, so how does spending my hold work? I don't think I've had to do that. Well, I had to do that for stuff in Toilet Land, but
Yeah, but I suppose here, I suppose it would just be like fiddling around your pockets and just so happening to find something that can be considered a form of identification.
I mean, he would carry around something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, he is a great detective. Of course he would.
Yeah. So you are able to provide that, but then the follow-up question comes in: reason for staying. And just being asked, like,
Mhm.
well, why are you crossing the border? What reason do you have? So, quick wits ahoy! What is Herlock going to say for why he's crossing the border?
Oh God, what can? Hold on, I'm looking at my my options here.
Oh shit!
This should be a roll to convince, right?
Yeah. So,
Okay. Oh boy. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I know how we're going to work this. As let's see. So I'm rolling heart to convince.
Yeah.
This is for an NPC, so it's like 2d6 plus 1. Okay, so that's just those. Okay. All right. Let's see here.
Alright,
Okay.
so that's a 9, so that means they'll do it, but they'll need some clear assurance or evidence first.
Because what I
So
believe
what-
is the best approach here is that Sholmes is coming into the country under the what's the word? Under the pretense that he is coming in to help with an important case because
Right.
he is, of course, a great detective.
So as such, the border inspector does ask for like a work permit or proof of identification of your position in such a case.
Would this be where I could spend the hold? Because I don't know. Let's see. What would I have that could? Sorry, were you gonna say something?
I'm going to say that, like, yes, you could spend the whole tier to have something that is believably forgeable as a means of valid entry.
Okay, yeah, that seems like the play to go with then.
Yeah. So presenting this
let's
newfound paperwork, the inspector gives it a read through, pulls out the stamp board, hits you with the green accepted stamp, and just says "cause no trouble" and lets you on your way.
I can't believe it.
So
Sherlock Holmes
Herlock is
avoided
allowed to go
creating another
through.
international incident.
Herlock is allowed to go through. Luigi is up next.
Oh boy.
I guess I meekly approach the thing, and whether I want to or not, I can only imagine only thing they fear procs.
Oh. That is very funny. Okay. I don't know if I can consider the border inspector a monster.
I mean,
I
I
mean,
just interpret monster as in enemy.
Okay.
are they not enforcing something very oppressive? That's pretty monstrous to me.
Adversary.
Okay, that is true. So roll dark then.
2d6,
2d6
plus
plus
1.
1.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Alright. So they will only attack you. So alright. Here's how I'm going to go about this. So Luigi being too paralyzed to even present the fake passport is going to be hit with a temporary denial stamp. Like the inspector will eject a piece of paper from a dispensary to stamp it with the denial. However, Spamton, being up next, free from his cap holds, will be allowed to pass on basis of the way I'm going to phrase this of only attack you will only deny you after this point. So Spamton goes in with some kind of bullshit you can only just about make out, like the three of you who were not allowed entry. And before knowing, like Herlock looks around and notices Spamton on his side of the border.
Oh dear.
So there's three of you denied.
I didn't even get to pull out my thing.
But Spamton is allowed through. Georgie then enters next. And he somehow has actual proper passport. Like he actually got that sorted out at some point. He's allowed through. So Georgie. So now on one side of this border, we have Georgie, Herlock Soames, and Spamton. On the denial side,
mix.
back on the Greston side of the border, we have Aaron Hansen, Mr. Magoo, and Luigi.
I'm not on the denial side.
Apparently,
You are
you're
in denial, yes.
No, I'm not.
Can I try something?
Bullshit.
Yeah, you can try something.
Alright, fellas. Mr. Magoo, completely unprompted, picks up Luigi and Aaron, puts them on his shoulders.
Oh wait,
We're going for the shortcut.
Oh god.
I'm going to use Dark Portal to be on the other side.
Alright. Roll with Dark then.
Oh no.
I hate to be that
Oh,
guy, but you can
no.
just do this. Why didn't we do this
Correct.
first?
Alright.
Fuck.
You must either spend a link, take harm, or enter the scene at a disadvantage.
I got a stamp on my Yowie paddle before this. And it isn't the
Alright,
approved kind.
Alright, in the blink of an eye, nobody noticed, as if he just blinked on, just came into existence on the other side, but he's moving really fast. Mr. Magoo is now on the other side, but he trips on himself and everybody falls on top of him. He takes the harm.
Oh, okay. So that you taking the one harm, it's like, yeah, that's fair play. So you guys have overcome the obstacle of political affair of crossing the border. Congratulations.
Isn't Luigi still on the other side, or
No,
did
Luigi
also-
and Aaron Hansen were
I
carried
will
across
say,
the border.
however,
Oh,
I
I see,
will
I see.
scream.
It is a
Yeah.
scary place. It is scary
It's-
being in a new unknown place.
Well, no, I didn't expect that.
I'm imagining Luigi giving like a cut-off scream that then continues on the other side.
Sounds about right, yeah.
Yeah, like some of the people are waiting in line, look around confused, like where did they go? But they quickly ignore it as they just work out their own affairs in the meantime. Some of them crossing the border, some of them getting denied.
Some of them
like,
planning terrorist attacks.
Pardon?
Nothing.
But
Here you are, fellas. Ms. Magoo tries to get back with Hampton.
I'm trying to come to terms with what just happened.
Yeah, and honestly, I'm kind of thinking that now that you've crossed the border would be a good time to leave things off as like a cliffhanger for now.
Oh boy.
Okay.
what
Okay.
events.
Partly because I need to think about more about what the fuck to do now that you've crossed the border.
I take it this did not go as planned.
Not really. No, I was expecting all of you to get rejected. Honestly,
Well, we did. Kind
three of you did.
I
mean,
wanted to see the funny
not
reaction.
gonna- Not gonna lie, if that didn't work, I was gonna have Aaron Hansen walk in again and do From the Ether.
Oh,
What does that move do again? Let's see.
Right.
Random
only-
bullshit go.
I wanted
Wow.
to see what would happen if I handed in my passport now that I've colored it wrong.
Laughed my ass off that the game who you basically only see is ostensibly one screen of anything, which is also the outside of the place, is going to be the world that is going to be the longest so far.
Right. This is the first world to take us 2 sessions, and it's just a single screen.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, the first one was a tutorial, and the second one was like basically you are being rushed down.
And also,
Like
you were
fucking
down
go.
a party member for a good part of this one.
Yeah.
Maybe to our advantage.
Yeah.
Unrelated, it
Touche.
didn't come up, but I picked we're all soldiers now at some point.
Yeah.
Ooh, what is that?
But in fact, one thing one thing I will say before we end things off. One of the other people that comes through the border with you being accepted through. Do you remember Mr. Referee from the Metabots world?
hold on,
boy.
what?
Oh no.
Yeah, he just passes through. He doesn't immediately talk to any of you, but he just
And-
passes through.
The plot thickens.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I'm very confused. And Luigi. And still wet.
Yeah.
And orange,
Yeah.
And orange.
begrudgingly.
I'm not happy about it.
No. But yeah,
appears-
that was the start of the Greston border checkpoint.
It appears I am now Luigi but orange.
Oh god.
Well,
Yeah.
this has been an interesting birthday stream.
It's your birthday!
It's my birthday today.
Wow, I completely forgot to tell you happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Thanks, you too.
Oh, wait a minute.
It can be my birthday if you want it to be.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Oh.
no. Actually,
Goodbye, music.
Just as I started singing along to it.
I'll miss you.
You scared it.
You scared it.
I guess.
Alright. Are y'all going to be hanging out in Swoos or?
I'm gonna go get some food and then maybe play some Dave the Diver.
I'm gonna, I guess, Digimon.
Yeah.
Good.
I'll probably go
I'm-
do.
I'm gonna be watching you do that.
Goodbye,
boy.
everybody, except for the people watching the stream, I guess. I'll see you in a moment.
Wow.
Oh, I didn't realize we were still streaming. Fuck.
I mean, I never stopped.
Okay.
You know,
I don't have a reason to stop.
Well,
Oh no! Boop boop boo. Ugh. I just realized throughout the entirety of that I've been sitting far away from my mic and probably shouldn't have been. I'm good at this, I promise. All right.